Hi everyone, my name is Carl. I am 39 years old. I'm one of the care assistants for Winchester Bluebird Care. It is very important, especially for them. It is a place of safety, somewhere familiar. It's probably their family home ever since, and they've got loads of memories. They've got photos on the wall, little things like that. It reminds them of their family. And I'd probably be in the same situation if I get to that age. I want somewhere familiar, I want somewhere safe, and home is where the heart is. So, yes. She's a very lovely lady. We provide care for her twice a day. We get up in the morning, making sure she's washed, dressed, get her breakfast ready. The chats with Margaret can be about the weather, or it can be about food, or sometimes it can be about asking me, "Oh, have you got a girlfriend? Why are you working all these hours?" It can be she wants something done, like because her hands, she cannot feel properly. Sometimes she wants things done and she cannot use her fingers. So, like just little things like taking the drain plug out of the sink, that can be quite hard for her. She had a funny situation. I think it was last year that the neighbor was clearing out her garage and found a shell of I think a World War One or two shell in her garage, and they had to call the military bomb disposal to come over, and the whole street was closed down. So she was the celebrity of that time. Yes. Tommy is an amazing young man. When I started with Bluebird, we initially went in to look after Tommy 3 times a day, um, like in the morning, get him up for college, and then after school, and then in the evening for his bath nights. Um, Tommy suffered from muscular dystrophy. So at the young age, he was in a wheelchair. Even though his condition deteriorated, but his mind was sharp, which is an amazing thing about Tommy. Every night when I went for his care visit, even without seeing me, he'll ask, is he in the drive? And even before seeing me, he'll shout out, "Are you okay?" So Tommy is like a little brother to me. Some nights he couldn't sleep, so we just sat up whole night just chatting about little things he's worried about. I can picture him like myself in that situation when I got injured. There's loads of things running through your mind, and you feel like there's no hope. But when you got someone to talk to, it eases the burden. With Tommy, it's always, every day is always fun. We always try and pack everything we could in his day. Like we'd get up in the morning, we'd do breakfast together. He'll direct us to what he wants for breakfast, and then after that we'll do other stuff like get his Legos out, and he's always directing us like for his care, which is very important. For him, he had loads of questions about. Sometimes he was afraid to sleep, and I always say to him, "Don't worry, I'm praying for you. I'm here." So I normally just put my hands on his forehead and just talk to him and say a prayer next to him, and it eases him. And little things like that, or even singing to him, or make him laugh, or tell him about a funny joke. It was very difficult, yes. not only for me but for his parents. He was the center of their world, and even though I don't have a son or daughter, I feel their pain, and they always say that children are meant to bury their parents, not the other way. I felt I've done the best I could for Tommy, and I hope that he felt that we've done the best we can for him. And it was amazing every time when I was there. Before I went home, he gave me a hug and said, thank you so much for today. So little things like that we take for granted sometimes. Every now and then when I'm at the office, I go over to his grave and just say hello every now and then. So it wasn't easy seeing him deteriorate. So that's why when I try and do my job to the best of my ability.